Hi everyone, this video is going to review what's called the Commons space for Canvas and for us to pull content from Commons into our Canvas courses. So I'm going to click on Commons, which is over here on the left near the bottom. Commons is a resource that we can use to search for content. We can search for pages, quizzes, assignments, modules, almost anything that you want to search for. So in my Honors Math 2 class, I'm going to begin teaching this year with transformations. So I'm going to look for a something on transformations in math. Now, when you do the search here, it organizes it by the most relevant, okay? And looking through here, it itemizes these and tells you exactly what they are. This is a whole module on transformations. It is for grades 8 through 12. 7 people have downloaded it. Okay, 1 person has started. This is a quiz on transformations, specifically for 8th grade. This is a whole module on transformations from 7th to 12th grades. 2 people have downloaded it. So what I want to do is, just look through here and see if there's anything that I may want to use in my transformations unit. Again, this one's 8th grade, so I want to make sure that it is appropriate content for the students that I'm teaching. Here's a module on transformations unit on 9 through 12. I see that 123 people have actually downloaded it, so there's a chance that this is actually pretty decent. I'm going to look at it. If you click on it, it should come up with a preview about what is in here. So it says transformation, keys, and review. It'll tell you over here there's one module and there's only one file, okay? But I don't know what it is. So I'm going to click on the link here, and it should show us what it is. As that's populating, we'll see up here that 2 people have placed it in their favorites. The last update was 2016, which, noticing that, it looks a little old. It is copyrighted. I don't think I'm actually going to use this one, so I'm going to go back to my search. Let's see. I may go back up to the top and choose one of those ones at the beginning, okay? So I want to preview this module on transformations. So Unit 4 study guide, there are 8 assignments, 1 quiz, 1 file that's been uploaded. So let's take a look at what this may be, okay? It says click this link to access the HyperDoc for this lesson, make a copy, complete the slides in order. Okay, let's see if it'll open up the note sheet for us. And we have to request access, so I don't really want that one either. This is really why you want to click on the pieces to see exactly what's in each of these assignments to see if it's worth importing, okay? What's the purpose of transitions? This talks about transitions. You can create a comic strip video model. They talk about its relation to transformation, rotation, and reflections, which is pretty neat. Okay. Let's scroll back up. Go to the module again. Review of types of equations and graphs. I'm really not finding anything that I want to actually import for this specific topic. Okay. Now, I'm at a place where I've already spent about 2 or 3 minutes on this specific topic. I'm not finding exactly what I want, so I'm not going to download anything here. You can get, just like a Google search when you're searching for activities and such, you can get completely immersed in searching for things that you may want to use. It's also just as easy to create it yourself. So let's think of something else that I may want to search for. I'm going to go to my theater arts class, and maybe I want to search for something about the history of theater and see if anything pops up. Here's something, a page on Greek theater history. Here is a document on theater history and literature. Here's a whole module on theater and other media, the history of film. I want to take a look at this page on Greek theater history. It gives a PowerPoint. Let's see if the PowerPoint comes up. It may not, but this seems pretty interesting. Okay, I am going to go ahead and import and download this to my class. Now, once you find something that you want to import or download, you'll click the Import Download button on the right side, and it'll come up with all of your courses here, okay? Now, this lists all of the courses that I have been added to as a designer. I don't want to import it into all of my courses. I only want to import it into my Theater Arts beginning course, okay? So I select that one course. I'll scroll down to Import. Now, I will tell you that when you import something from Commons, it automatically publishes that content, okay? So you need to go back to your course. And it was a page that I downloaded or imported into my, my course. So I'm going to go click on Pages, View All Pages, and it's here, Greek Theater History. It did not publish it, so I'm glad about that. Let's click on the actual page and see what is here. Please review the PowerPoint on Greek theater. Fill out the given worksheet. When you are done, you will then complete a discussion question. Okay, here's the PowerPoint, but it is also embedded into this page, Theater History, Ancient Greece. Talks about the ancient Greek drama and the history of theater, which is pretty cool. Has some neat images there. Battle of the Greek I don't even know how to say that word. I should learn how to do that. Chorus, each Greek plays. This is some good information. So if I wanted to use this, I'm going to minimize that file preview. If I wanted to use this page, I would go to Modules, and I would determine where do I want this in my lesson, okay? So looking through here, my history of theater starts on Wednesday, okay, with the asynchronous practice page 2. And I know this because I've already edited that page itself, okay? I'm going to put that page after my asynchronous practice page 2. To do so, since I want it in this particular module, I would click the plus button. It is a page, so under Add, I would scroll down to Page. And here it is right here. It's already listed for me. So I'll just select that. I do like my pages and assignments and quizzes to be indented. And I'll just click Add Item. Okay. Now indent means the distance between these 8 dots on the left and the icon, excuse me, the icon for that piece. Okay. Now, if I scroll down to Wednesday, it's not there. Whenever you add something, it adds it to the bottom of the module. I'm going to go ahead and publish it, and I want to move it to be after Wednesday's asynchronous page 2. You just drag and drop, and it is there now, and students would have access to that piece. Okay, that's how you import something from Commons. If you imported a quiz, it would show up under Quizzes. If you import a module, it will show up here under Modules. If you import an assignment, it'll show up under Assignments. To add it to those modules, you always click the plus button. You always go to the type that it is. So if it were an assignment, I would click on Assignment, and it would be listed here under the ones that you've imported. If you imported a quiz, you would click on Add Quiz. It would be listed here. If you imported a discussion, you would click on Discussion. It would be imported here. Okay, that's how you add those pieces from Commons. Commons is a great tool to use in order to help you add content to your modules pretty easily. Okay, now in talking about each of these pages, if you want to identify Monday's learning resources and exactly what they're doing, you can add that title to each of your pages, okay? So I know on Tuesday for my learning resources, we are going to be setting up our theater writing journal. So if I want to edit the actual title here to state that, we want to keep Tuesday's learning resources, and I can name it Creating Theater Arts Journals, okay? You can always add in what the students are doing that day, and that will identify a specific task tied to your learning resources, okay? We'll talk a little bit about each of the names of these modules and the pages that are in these modules, so we'll know how to identify each of those, okay? Hopefully this helps. If you have questions, feel free to reach out to me. Thanks so much.